Hi guys, welcome to the channel. So today, bit of an impromptu hunt round Grimsby. I was feeling a bit bored this afternoon, so thought I'd have a quick run over, look around some of the shops. Basically found a few bits and bobs. Wasn't until the last shop I did do a few pickups, but there was one or two bits I've managed to find and pick up. So here's the hunt first, and then we'll come back and I'll go over what I have picked up today. So, first stop of the day was game. Not a lot to write home about in here. Plenty of pops. Quick recording of those just to show you what was there. But not the massive selection it usually has. Over to the entertainer next. Again, quite a few Funko Pops in there. A few good offers kicking about. Did the slow record over them just to make you aware of what was there. But as I say, nothing really jumping out at me in the entertainer today. Any that I did see are ones I've already picked up, so nothing much really for me to report in the entertainer. Like I say, they did have a good selection of pops though, so if you did want to get any of these are what they are currently stocking. I didn't notice the old Madam Web from the Spider-Man. Quite a good one there, but as I say, I've moved away from the comic Marvel now, so I'm just concentrating on MCU, so nothing really for me to pick up. Otherwise, I'd have grabbed them. Over to the wrestling front. Again, nothing new jumping off the shelf here. The AEW's one I've got. Picked up Big E the other week, so I'm quite happy with what they had there. So from there on to HMV, there had been a report that there was some bargains to be had in HMV at the moment. I can report that there wasn't really any bargains to be had in HMV. As per usual, the prices were a bit hefty and nothing really to get excited about. There was some quite cool Marvel Legends figures. I need to look at one or two of them. But obviously, as per usual, the price point in HMV severely put me off purchasing any of them. Again, nice little end stack of Funko Pops. And then we had a quick look over the main section of Funko Pops. I do pause here very shortly on these when I get to them. I'm sure I'm going to pause very shortly. I did do it on purpose, but I'm not quite sure at what point in the video I did do it. Where are they? I don't know. Oh, here we are. I did a close-up of these. They were like Eddie mascots from Iron Maiden. I'm thinking like possibility they could look quite good on the mascot section of my collection if I start picking up a few of those. And I think there is quite a lot of them to go at. So. And that could be a little bit of an extension of Mascot Monday to come in the future. Quite a lot of animated pops and things in there, so there are one or two good pops in there, but as I say, a bit overpriced. Speaking of overpriced and weirdly priced, I went to Cash in Grimsby. I have got good pops out of here before, especially for Depop, but they're just a little bit overpriced today. Nothing really that I could like put my hat on and say, yeah, I'd make some money on that. So I'll always have a little check in TK Maxx. Managed to find these four, but nothing for me. So nothing really in TK Maxx. Over to B&M Home Stores. In other words, one or two. They do seem to be running down the little pop selections at the minute. There's nothing really much in there. Focusing on these Cos Babies, they seem quite popular at the moment. Had a good selection of classic Batman ones. So some interesting Batman ones. I know the Pop Tarts picked up one of these before. But as for Pops, nothing really that I could get excited about in terms of Pops. But on the figure front, there was one or two good figures in here. Showed a few of the Doctor Who bits and bobs there as I walked along. Some Masters of the Universe there, Skeletor. They had some AEW figures in. And then some DC Multiverse, as well as the 10-inch He-Man. So some not bad figures there, to be honest. You may see one of them later on. Wrestling section, absolutely battered. Over to Asda. Had a quick look in here. Managed to nearly drop the camera. So I have to say the pop selection was quite minimal and quite battered. But it was nice to see that they had some wrestlers in. Don't usually see them in Asda. So they did have some of the top picks in there. And then finishing off the hunt, we went to Smith's. So obviously a good close-up look at the clearance section. They did have some Funkos on there. One or two bits. Naruto. They had the Black Panther pop and tees at £20. Not a bad little box set there. One or two other bits and bobs. Wrestling figures. A few more Marvel Legends figures. A couple of soda cans. So quite a few bits on the reduced to clear section. I always do check it out when I go into Smith. Let's see what bargains are there to be had. And they had like another end of clearance items. So some nice little bits and bobs there as well. The Triple H I have picked up before. So I didn't go for that. I was tempted by the £10 Skeletor though. From the Master of the Universe Revelations. I have to say. Then over to the pop section. No pops jumping off the shelf at me, sorry. Don't like to video little kids as they walk past me. A good soda selection. I have picked up a soda today, so I'll show you that at the end of the video. And then we had a good look at the pops. Quite a few Pokemon. Batman in there was a few Naruto. Blacklight Falcon has started to appear in Smith's. So some good pops there. I was pleased to see the Alexa Bliss, and I have picked that up for a friend. So the Alexa Bliss WWE pop was there. As was Dude Love, which I was sorely tempted with. But I would need a Mankind to go with that, so I didn't go for it. And then over to the wrestling section, the Aew Unrivaled Series 8 has appeared. Some of the reduced section in the AEW still holding firm at $12.99, so not really anything to jump on. I did pick up one figure, and I will show you that at the end. But nothing really that I was too interested in other than that. So I did really sort of behave myself somewhat. So I'm really happy with the selection in Smith's today. There was quite a lot there to be quite pleased about. As you can see, pricing on the Royal Rumbles and the WrestleMania Elites have gone down. So guys, that was Grimsby today. Like I say, one or two pickups, some good bits and bobs out there, but nothing really I was looking to buy. As you saw in the hunt video there was a few things I was looking at and a few strange pricing decisions, especially in the second-hand Grimsby buy-in shop. I've had some good bits from there before, but he seems to have gone a bit crazy on his pricing in there, so nothing was purchased from there. But I did manage to get a few bits. So nothing from Grimsby city town centre, I should say. There's no city there in itself. First one was I went into the B&M bargain store, and they had some of the multiverse figures. Now I've seen these in a few of the B&M bargain stores, and the ones I've seen aren't ones I've really wanted for my collection. But this is the first one I've actually seen that I would like to actually quite add to my collection. And it is the Batman hazmat suit. So it's Batman in his hazmat suit. So quite a cool one. one that I think will look really good in my collection. That's ever growing over there. I need to think where I'm going to actually put him. I should be able to squeeze him in somewhere. I am limiting what I'm buying about the multiverse figures. So, yeah, Batman in the hazmat suit. So that'll be a good one to unbox on my next Multiverse Monday, which I think will be returning a week on Monday. There is a couple of bits I've got to keep it going. So, into Smith's was the next place for purchases. Nothing else found anywhere else, really. So, first of all, I've picked up a soda figure, so that'll be another Multiverse Monday thing. So everyone knows I've been doing the DC sodas, and Poison Ivy was down to £7. It wasn't in the discount section, it was on the shelf. Saw the ticket saying it was down to £7. So I've picked up a Poison Ivy. I won't pick up sodas unless they're on offer. There are very much bonus items to my collection. Very much sealed, so all the seals on it. So chance of a chase on that one, and I do seem to do quite well when I get like ones that are sealed in Smith's, so fingers crossed on that one. Then I picked up something for my friend. He's a big Alexa Bliss fan, so I did spot him the Alexa Bliss from the new WWE range, so I managed to grab that for him. No chase there, but did manage to get this, so he'll be getting that when I see him next. So found him his Alexa Bliss. And then on the AEW figures, I picked up Chris Jericho from the new Series 8 range. The one thing I've noticed with the AEW figures is that they are sitting on the shelf a little bit longer with these new series. They are getting some, like, should we say, not some of the top name characters coming out in the ranges. I mean, looking at the back of this one, John Moxley may move. I don't really want the John Moxley. The Trent and the Chuck Taylor, I think they're going to just absolutely sit on the shelves forever and a day, and you will end up picking them up at £10, half the price of a normal figure when they go into the sale. So I aren't jumping on that. The Orange Cassidy looked absolutely the exact same figure as the first one, so why would you want to pick that up? And the Chris Statlander wasn't there. I would have picked up Chris Statlander, but as with the last series, it appears that she looks like she's not going to appear like Nyla Rose hasn't. And I've watching some of the American hunters and stuff like that. The Nyla Rose over there seems to be sitting on shelves, and I think would have been the case here. So I think some of the British retailers have been a bit more selective with what they've picked up. But I would have liked to pick up the Chris Statlander, so hopefully we do start seeing that one over here sooner rather than later. But like I say, Trent and Chuck are going to sit on the shelves, so I will get them, but I'm going to wait for them to come down in price. So I did get this Chris Jericho. I know I have got a Jericho already, but I just thought this Painmaker one looked absolutely cool with the studded leather jacket and the face paint. So really pleased to have got the Painmaker Jericho. And then finally, I did pick this up, and I don't know why I did. It's more for the depop page or the sales page, but a Naruto pop, they do tend to go up in value. Currently, this one's trending at double what I've paid for it. I think it'd probably be a slow burner for me to shift it, but I do think I'll shift it at more than £7, so that will be going on the depop page. Link below. So otherwise, that was pretty much everything for my hunt today. So nothing absolutely spectacular, but a few bits and bobs. Grimsby is always a good place. I tend to find most of my bits and bobs in Smith's, if I'm honest, there, but can't complain at those. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching. If you have enjoyed the hunt, let me know in the comments. Hopefully I'm going to get a couple more out this week. I am off work this week, so I am probably going to be moving around. I'm definitely going out on Sunday doing the car boot circuit. There's some in Leeds I'm going to go try. Definitely Rougheth, possibly Thorpe Arch, and potentially Leeds Bradford Airport, but depending on time and things like that and how far I get. There may also be another one in the week, because I am sat twiddling my thumb at home with nothing to do. Well, I've got a week off. Like I said, that was it for today. So if you do get a chance, subscribe to the channel. I do appreciate every single one of you who do subscribe, and let me know what you think to the video hunts in the comments. So that's it for today. Bye for now. I'll see you in the next one.